We're still in the North Pole. My name is Sugar Plum Elf. I'm Santa's main helper. I forgot to remind you guys, I'm 890 years old, so my memory's starting to fail. So my camera lady is going to fill me in exactly what we need for the ingredients. For dry ingredients, we're going to make gingerbread men today. Santa loves us on his fantastic journey tonight. Today is December the 24th, our busiest day of the year in the North Pole. The temperature right now is minus 10 degrees. It's kind of mild for the North Pole. So it's going to be great flying for Santa tonight. So we're going to use for dry ingredients with these gingerbread men are going to be 3 cups of flour, we're going to need 2 teaspoons of ginger. Oh no, Mrs. Claus forgot to take this off of me. Here we go, we got it. You know what? She's getting on in years too, come to think of it. Someone needs to talk to her. A little bit more. Make sure we have enough ginger here. Okay, we're going to put in 2 teaspoons of ginger. Sometimes it's very hard to get it out because it's so cold up here. Oh, I heard something very interesting. Why is it warm in New York City, in New Jersey? What's this I'm hearing that it's 70 degrees today? Okay, 2 teaspoons of ginger. I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon, let's find it, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. Now I'm going to add in 1/4 cup of nutmeg. Okay, and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Make sure it's 1 teaspoon, yep. If you don't add in the right amount of stuff, it will not rise. Here we go. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my whisk and I'm going to... Oh, my camera lady's reminding me of salt. Camera lady, how much salt?
1/4.
1/4 teaspoon of salt. Let me get the other one out. As you get to be my age, 800 years old, our eyes fail. Ooh, looks like it was snowing for a minute. There we go. Okay, now to clean that up, poor Mrs. Claus will have a lot of work to do. Now we're going to whisk this all together. So everything is well blended. Oh, it's starting to smell like ginger. Santa loves ginger, peppermint, candy canes. Now the next thing we're going to do is with this magical mixer that Mrs. Claus gave me, I'm going to be mixing 1 3/4 cup of unsalted butter with brown sugar until it's creamy and foamy. Light brown sugar. I cannot talk when this thing is mixing, but it has to be light and foamy before I add in my egg. I want it a little bit more fluffy. Very fluffy. When it gets foamy and fluffy, now the next thing I'm going to add in is 1 egg. I'm going to mix this until it's creamy. next thing I'm going to add in is 1/2 cup of molasses. Guys, it's very sticky. Okay, we gotta get all this out. Come on. Okay. Make sure everything is out. It's so sticky. Okay. Okay, a long time ago, us elves dropped a whole bottle of molasses all over Santa's kitchen. It took us months to get rid of that sweet smell. 1/2 cup of molasses. We have to add in, which is very important, guys, it's 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Gives a very good flavor. Camel Lady, who's also an elf, do we put in the dry ingredients in the wet or into the dry? We were 800 years old. We don't remember everything.
You put it into the dry, into the wet.
We're now putting in the dry ingredients. My Camel Lady said, okay.
Gradually.
Gradually. We're going to mix it together. We're going to add a little bit more in. There we go. Okay, we've still got quite a bit left to add in. It's got to be gradual. It's very hard to mix this up. Slowly, Camel Lady. Hey, Camel Lady, how far does Santa have to travel tonight? Around the world, right, Camel Lady?
I guess.
Yeah, around the world. Poor Santa. He's going to be so tired tomorrow. He's going to come home. He's going to put his feet up. We're going to have to make him some hot cocoa. A little bit more dry ingredients, and we're going to start mushing it together, and then we're going to roll it into a dough. Okay. I have to put flour on my hands. The reason is the dough is very sticky and it will just stick to my hands like glue. So I need a lot of flour and get this all rolled up. Okay. I'm going to roll this up, and what we're going to do is, oh, it smells so good. It smells like ginger and everything that Santa loves. And I have to tell you again, Santa's favorite breakfast in the morning, would you believe this, is chocolate chip pancakes with maple syrup, and sometimes for dinner he likes spaghetti with maple syrup. He loves it, Santa. Okay, now we got a ball here. See this? But we cannot roll it out, because the reason we cannot roll this out is because it'll just fall apart. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to put it into aluminum foil. Okay, see how beautiful that's coming? It's going to have to chill for a couple of hours in the refrigerator. I would say about 4 to 6 hours. Now is we're going to flatten this dough. Okay, I'm going to break some of it so my other elf can roll some out. Okay. Now what we're going to do is you always keep flour on the rolling pin, even on the cookie piece, so it doesn't stick sometimes. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the dough out. Go. Yeah, it's moving all over the place. That's you little devil. Okay. We're going to make cute little gingerbread men. Santa loves gingerbread boys on this journey. Look at this, beautiful. Now, I'm going to flour my cookie cutter with flour, a little bit more, and I'm going to cut out the gingerbread boys. Same thing as making the Christmas trees like I made yesterday. I'm going to make the gingerbread boys. Oh, we got to redo it. His foot broke. That happens to poor little fellow. We can't have a broken gingerbread boy with a broken foot now, can we? No. So we're going to put the dough back together again. Okay. How's the weather in New Jersey? I hear it's 70 degrees. Here it's -7. Temperature dropped. Okay. Flatten the dough. Stop moving around, you little devil. Here we go. We don't want to break a foot here. Gotta get this dough off. Easy, easy, easy. Okay, we got it. Alright. Here we go. Got a couple of gingerbread boys. We usually make about 10 of them. Okay, these go into the oven for how many minutes, Camel Lady? About 5 to 8 minutes. At 350. I'll have to keep an eye on them. Okay. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to put a little bit of frosting around these babies so they look more colorful and festive. A little bit of frosting, that's all we're going to put around him. There we go. Not much, just a little dusting of it. We don't need a lot of frosting. Just on this baby here. Gotta be vanilla frosting. Chocolate would be too sweet. Don't move, you little devil. Put a little bit more on his head. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 2 eyes. I'm using chocolate chips. Some people use other kinds of things. I prefer the chocolate chips. Alright, I'm going to put in there we go. 2 eyes, a nose, and his mouth. Okay. Maybe try to make him a happy gingerbread guy. Now it's got to have a few more pieces of chocolate chips. I'm using chocolate chips. Okay. Sticky. Oh. And here we go. Let me get the nose in the middle. And here we have a nice gingerbread boy. Decorated with vanilla frosting, a little bit more on the bottom. Look how pretty he is. Santa's going to be so happy. I'm going to give this to him right before he leaves. Now I have to get going. He's ready to fly all over the world. So I need to deliver these guys to him so he doesn't get hungry on this journey with Mrs. Claus. Everybody from I'm Sugar Plum Elf. From everybody, from the North Pole, Home Country Kitchen. Have a very, very Merry Christmas.